Alright, so yeah, I guess we're back. Doing some more, oops, shit. Doing some more dumb shit. Let me get this out of here. Alright, hopefully people can hear me. If my voice is all fucked up or the music is too loud, now would be the time to let me know. So I'm just gonna keep going. And it'll probably be all fucked up like every time I do these streams. Alright. So, yeah, I had this horror-themed cooking game. If you've been around or watched any of these streams or anything, or if probably a bunch of new people have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but there's a game called Dark and Darker, and I'm now trying to clone that in Godot, and I've actually taken the map from that game and overlaid it in Blender. Let me open up Blender, and we'll give a little demonstration of that. Blender's going to take forever. Thank you. Awesome, yeah. So, oh, that's right, I changed the material. But yeah, I basically just remade the map in Blender by putting in, like, cubes and shit. In fact, I think we can change this back. Yeah, if I just go to base color here, and we can see the, there's the map right there. I'll turn off the emission on this fucking thing. There we go. So all I did was cover over the areas with like squares and shit where some of the walls should be. You can see some of them are left out, like down here, and some of them are off by a little bit, but you know, it's not a big deal. So yeah, that's essentially what I was trying to go for in here. So then I exported it into Godot here, and we already had this horror-themed cooking game that I was building. We had this goblin smashing area. I'll just play that and show a little bit of what's going on. Let me cancel the map. So we have like enemy units patrolling here. I think we might have one over here, possibly. Oh shit. I need to fix the weapons. The weapons are a little broken. If I try to fire them, then we get some errors. But that's what we're going to do today, is get the player scripts better and working. But yeah, we can walk around here. There's this enemy here. It's super loud if he hits us, so I'm going to try not to get hit. But we can kill him. His fireball is going to continue going forever. Yeah, we have like some goblin enemies. I'm going to sneak down. I can sneak, and he won't see me if I'm sneaking. His scream is super loud, so just warning people. I actually won't stand up because they don't see me. But yeah, we have these guys. Yeah, we can kill them. Stand back up. What else can we do? We have a bug spray here, so like a area of effect spray type weapon, and then we have a hammer, so we can swing away. And yeah, so what I really want to do is just get these three things so we can walk and move around and shoot enemies, and then you'll walk around the dungeon and collect, like, you know, fucking loot, whatever. We'll have the cooking mini game, and that will award you your like better weapons and shit. Yeah, so nice. I'm just kind of looking around at what we have. Alright, so let me exit out of here. And so that's the goblin smashing area. That's a totally different 3D map, but now we can go to the Godot map here, and let's take a look at walking around in this. So this is the larger area. And I've started adding some doors. So we have a big map here. If I hit this, we can see our little flashing guy in the middle. That's where we are, and he actually points a little picture of us in the direction we're moving. So I can close that down. And then these are doors we have. So I'll just open that door. And they're slow to open, just like in the other one, except we don't have the animation. I'm trying to keep with some of the styles of Dark and Darker, but making it like easier to code and making it easier to like run through. I want to make combat a little faster to get into, so I think the doors opening faster would be good, and I don't want them like closing because I don't want people running. You know, you want a bigger engagement rate for this game, I think. So yeah, we can walk around in here. We got the map. I think I have a devil down there at the bottom, so we'll see if his pathfinding can follow us in here. Should be able to. Alright, where is he at? There he is. So he sees us, and he's going to follow us. He can hit us too. I guess I'll just start running across the map and see how far I can go. And he'll still chase me, because I made the entire thing a, what do you call it? A navigation plane, so he should chase me the entire way, basically. Oh, I never got rid of the press F to open door script. That's funny. I need to do that if we're out of range. But yeah, he's still on my trail. So, and then the rope would be here normally. Alright, so, okay, where am I at on the map? Nice. Yeah, so that's what we have right now, and we've got to keep going. So I think what I need to do first off is get these weapons a little bit better, and then get the enemies a little more situated. And I don't know, I'm gonna like have to load and deload the enemies. I'm gonna have to take our move speed down a little bit probably, because we move way too fast, because we can traverse the map so quick, and it's like we probably want to not do that. I also need to make it so that when I come over here and go up the door, that script goes away whenever we're not in range of the door. So let's fix that real quick. Let's go to the door. We'll go right here. So our door, we have body entered. We just need to do body exited. We'll connect. And we also need to add a little check in here. If body is in group, and the group should be player, then we can go ahead and call the player script. So we'll do that down here as well. Awesome, wonderful, it's going good. Door out of range, and we got to make sure to spell that correctly right there. So door out of range. We don't need to pass in anything this time. Door out of range. Let me copy that again, and we'll go back to our player script, and I'm just going to throw that down in here. Where is the Control F? Door in range. Cool. We'll put it right here. Thunk. Door out of range, and all we have to do. Go here and say hide self. We're gonna have to make that function as well. We could just call hide, but I want to do a little more than that, so let's grab that, Control C, and we'll go to the camera swivel. Where the hell is that at? It's on my player, and I have my big map here. That's what I'm trying to do, right? No, that's right, it's the doors. The doors right here. The doors with Jim Morrison. So we'll go here, hide self, and then we'll say, we need to say hide, but we also need to get rid of, we need to say current door equals null. If visible, if current door is not equal to null. Awesome. Let's add that in too, so when we check, there we go. And I'm going to originally set the door equal to null as well. So whenever we open the door, it goes, we have that prompt whenever we get in range of the door, and then whenever we get out of range of the door, it should hide itself. So let's go ahead and test that out. Okay, so let's walk up to the door, shows up, goes away. We can press F over here, it does nothing. Just pays respects. We press F to pay those respects, and now we walk up to the door and we can press it again. Awesome. So there we go. That's looking real good. What else do we need to get done? So if I hit the space bar right off the bat, I get an error, and it's because it's trying to fire something that we don't have. So let me go ahead and just cause that error, and then we'll just start fixing it. Alright, awesome. Non-existent function in fire and base nil. Perfect. So, right here. Where are we setting our current weapon? It equals to null. Awesome. So let me trace this a little bit. Control F. It's just those two areas. Great. What do you mean it's just those two areas? So where are we fucking... Okay, so let me take a look at our player script. I need to close a lot of this, I think. That doesn't really help us at all. That's the 2D shit right there. We need the weapon holder right here. The crossbow. Awesome. Nice. So position in front, current arrow, awesome, all that shit. I don't remember coding, great. Camera swivel. Yeah, I think here it is. Event weapon A, weapon B, and weapon C. So we're not setting a current weapon. Get parent.cur weapon. So we need to take a look at this. All right. And that's the camera swivel, right? So that would be get parent here, and then we're gonna control F for cur weapon. Awesome. So we are setting it, but I guess we're never setting it because this the bug spray isn't being. Let me go to my bug spray. What am I doing? Where's it at? Crossbow, hammer, spray holder right here. We're just going to do this. Get parent. Let's go ahead and just copy it from the camera swivel. Bam. Nice. So we'll put that right here. And I think we can just put self. I don't think we need to do anything. Self right there. So that should now make it so if we press the space bar, nothing happens, I think. Let's try it. Dark and darker map, load it up. Invalid assignment with a value type of node 3D. So we're trying to pass it in. Oh, we're trying to pass it in the GD script, and we actually want the node. So can we just say, oh, get parent? We also don't need two of those. Our current weapon. And we're passing in this, right? Yeah. So we just pass in ourselves, right? I believe so. Let's try that. That makes sense to me. Invalid assignment of property, current weapon with type value, node 3D on a base. Alright, so let's just do this. We'll just say fuck it. Let's do it up here in the camera swivel then. We'll just do that. We'll do it this way. I don't know why I didn't think of this. We'll put it in this ready function. There, because we're always going to start with a snail spray anyway, so Let's see if that's going to work or if that's going to cause issues. Nice. I think it's going to work. Awesome. What do you mean non-existent function? Okay, so current weapon.fire. So all we have to do is add this to our snail spray as well. Let's do that. Okay. Where's our snail spray? That's right, it's on the character. We go to it. We do have fire. What the fuck? It's saying it's not there. Let me run that shit again. There's a problem that we're calling spray holder. That might be it. Yeah, let me just print out the current weapon real quick, and that'll tell us prints cur weapon. Dot name. And I'm just gonna do this. Here is cur weapon. Alright. Let's give that a shot. How's it going, Bunny Rabbit? It's going well over here. We're taking the horror-themed cooking game and we're turning it into a Dark and Darker clone where you scavenge for ingredients and then you are going to cook them up in a mini game, and that'll be the way you get loot. What was our output? Oh, you fuck. I forgot to hit the thing. Alright, did we get any output? I don't think so. Oh, we can't call name like that? What if I set it in the ready function? It shouldn't be null. So we'll just see. If it's still null, then I'm being stupid about it, which is possible. Nil, yeah, so it is null. Awesome. So I thought even though we're setting it up here in the ready, oh, we're not. What am I doing? Yeah, I should be setting it. This is the player, right? Yeah, let me just set it in the player. I set it in the camera swivel, and I should just set I should just set it up there. So let me get rid of this. Get rid of that. We'll save it. We'll go up here, and then we'll try that and see how that works. How is it null? Object null. How does that make any fucking sense? All right, let me I guess what I'll do. Oh. Spray holder. Well, yeah, because I don't have the it doesn't have the whole path, that's why. Snail spray, there we go. Camera holder, all that good shit. Now we should be good to go. Now we can trust the plan. Now I can press the space bar and nothing happens. Awesome. So let's take a look. I think we still have some issues though. When I first load in, I believe that all the weapons are there. Sorry. Yeah, you can see that I have the hammer active as well. I think maybe I just need to hide that. If I press the space bar, it doesn't work. So I go to 2, and now I can swing the hammer. I go to 3, I can load and fire the crossbow. However, that arrow still sticks around. And I think right now I'm shooting with a raycast. So if I want to go like more with Dark and Darker type rules, I shouldn't use a raycast. I should actually make it the projectile that does the damage. And I think that's pretty funny too. It just makes the game like harder to shoot and harder to play. And I honestly like games where it's like more difficult to shoot. That sounds like fucking retarded, but yeah. So we have the spray here. Alright, what am I going to do next? That's right, I need to fix it. Player. we will go to the hammer. We just need to hide it, I believe. And let's try that. Now, if I run it, we should be okay. What else do I want to fix in here? Does our hammer actually have a collision box that can do damage to our enemies? I believe our hammer only has a attack box right here. So when we use our swing, I think our animation player toggles on and off the collision on this attack box right here. So that just kind of like flashes on and off. We might have to change that if we want a more reliable thing. We should attach it to the hammer itself. So I think that might be what I'm going to do right now is attach an area 3D, and we'll call this hammer shape collision. Oh damn, learning Objective-C is pretty cool. I had to learn some C# for a project that I'm working on, and I really don't understand how to do it, so I just use ChatGPT, and he does most of it for me. Alright, I've consumed a sufficient amount of liquids. It's time to get going. I forgot what we're doing. That's right. We're adding the shit on the hammer. We have to have a shape to this, so we'll add our collision shape. We're moving it from just being this general box into an actual shape on our hammer. Let's actually let's show the hammer as well so we can see what the fuck we're doing. That'd be a good idea. Shape, I think we should just make it a box because our hammer is most likely somewhat of a box. Nice, so we'll drag that here. And we're going to have like limb damage and head damage, so if you hit someone in the head it does more damage than that, and if you hit someone in the limbs it'll do, you know, less damage. That's what we're going to work up to. But for now, you know, we'll just have this swinging. Yeah. Yeah, the AI stuff is getting pretty crazy with all of the like coding ability of it. And, you know, it's like, I'm glad I have an in-person job where I run equipment, because I feel like it would be very hard to compete as like a web developer nowadays or something. Where it's like everyone's just using AI and trying to like blow everyone else out of the water. I don't know. I'm glad I ship packages. Anyway, yeah, so we got our hammer-shaped collision. I think we have our attack box. It sends this signal. Let's trace that signal and see where that goes here. So that's pretty simple. Let's just copy this, and I'm going to put a little thing here, phase this out. Excuse me. All right. So now we'll just we're just going to copy what this is. Area entered, body entered. I think. Let me see. Actually, let me go here. What do we have it here? Body entered. Yeah. Okay. I think we actually will change it to areas, just because we're going to start using. On the goat guy, we're going to have areas for his head and areas for other places. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's do areas. None of this body entered. Area shape entered. That'll make it more precise for us. We're going to connect it. It's going to come down here. Here we'll have that. And what we're going to do is... let's try this. If body is in group, what's the problem? Oh, area. Area dot take damage 10. Perfect. So I think what I'm gonna do is keep it simple and just have like have like that shit, and this will be like, we'll say like legs, arms, I guess head, and then we'll have body. Yeah. So what? Legs would be like 5 damage. Arms would be like 7 damage. Head should be like 15 damage, and the body shot should be like 9. For now, and then this will be like eventually like a multiplier, and we're gonna have to create some other stuff. And so yeah, we'll go to our goat buddy. We have our goat buddy here that we saw earlier. I don't know why it's changed. Display normal. How's it going, Even Steven? I've never actually used Grok before. That's with that's Elon's thing, right? On X or whatever. But then I guess I don't know. Grok would be cool. I got to take a look at that. Yeah. So this guy, we need to make some shapes for his arms and shit. Let me find. Is there like an idle animation or like a whatever? That'll be good enough. We'll just add some animations. Damn! Look at all that great mesh geometry there. Just putting his thighs together. All right. So we're gonna have to add this to his skeleton. Where is his skeleton? There we go. Let's go ahead. Okay. I'm going to hide some of this stuff. Where is the cleaver? We'll hide that for now. We just don't need to really take a look. We'll hide that. And we're gonna... Oh, the head area we already have. Awesome. So all we have to do is go to this and add it to a group, right? Groups. We'll say add, and we'll add it to the head group. Nice. Oh, they have an app too for the Grok thing. Awesome. Yeah, I was wondering how you were like using it. I guess you didn't like, you know, you can't just like, you know, like tweet it every single time. That would make it very difficult. Yeah, it would make sense they have an app or something. Okay, so let's just start adding shit. Bone attachment, not a bone 2D. What are you doing? Alright, bone 3D. Where you at? Bone attachment 3D. Awesome. So yeah, let's keep adding these, and we have to attach them to something. So I guess we're gonna go, let's just do spine 2. Where is that at? I think sometimes these can be a little bit buggy, but it's like I want it to be wherever the where's neck or head. Shouldn't it move to the like location of it? I'll probably have to close the scene and come back. Hold on. I'm going to put it at spine 2. I believe that should be somewhere in his body right there. I'm going to save it and then close it. And then if I go back, I believe that thing should be moved. Or maybe I'm talking out of my ass. I don't know. See? Yeah, it moved. Awesome. Now I'm cool. Alright, so now we'll put a area 3D and a collision shape on there. Yeah, perfect. We'll probably put a, I don't see what's wrong with a box. I like boxes. That was not the direction I was trying to go, but that's fine. We'll move that out there and that out there. And then we'll go on this axis and hit that shit up. Bring it up there and bring it there. So yeah, we have this chest area. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's play some animations and see what it looks like. I'm not sure what happened with that animation. Let's play an animation that hopefully isn't broken. Wonderful. So that one's still a little broken, but at least it doesn't make me doubt my coding skills. So bring this back over and bring it in a little bit more. I think that should be fine. You know, if we hit him there, you know, that's a chest hit. Actually, we should probably bring it down a little bit and give a little more credence to the head. We'll just prioritize head hits. How about that? Nice. I'm going to call this chest collision area. Awesome. We'll call this chest attachment. There we go. And what are we going to do? We're going to add that to group node. Group, add, and this will be chest. Cool. Nice. So let's do the arms now. And we'll add a skeleton 3D, bone attachment 3D. We're going to go to the inspector. We'll go, I guess, left arm. And we'll save, close, reopen. And lo and behold, it's on his left arm, but not where we want it to be. So let's go probably left forearm. And then we'll save. And we'll close it and reopen it. And now it's kind of where we want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and add our area. And to that, I'm going to add our collision shape 3D. So then we'll I guess we'll throw in another box shape. I don't see why not. I like boxes. They make me feel safe. So we'll add the boxes here. Put that shit right there. I think that shape is all fucked up. I wish there was. Can I maybe hide this guy for a second? There we go. Alright. Now it looks absolutely awful. Awesome. There we go. Let's take the transform and reset it. Okay, so I'm just trying to get a grasp on how this is going to go. Probably something more like this. Probably easier if I look at it from this angle. We'll bring this back over and rotate it. And probably rotate it this way too. I'm trying to make it just align with the bone as much as possible. That makes sense to me. And then I think it will look better when I start adding in our mesh again. So cool. We'll go here, maybe bring it up a little bit and bring it out. I don't really have a lot of experience doing this, so I'm pretty much just experimenting here. But yeah, I'm gonna make everything kind of bulkier, just because it'll be easier. So we'll have that, and I think we'll call this area, we'll call this arm, we'll call it upper arm area, upper arm collision. And we're going to add another one of those, another area 3D, and another collision. Actually, can I add a second collision shape to an area? Is that a thing we can do? Let's try it. I've never done that before. Control A, and we'll say collision shape 3D. Nice. We'll then make another box. And we'll bring that box down here. And hopefully I don't fuck this one up as much on the first try. We'll bring that out, and we'll bring these up and this down. There we go. His hand's a little messed up, but that's okay. So then we'll bring that up right there. And nice. I think we can just move that forward. You know, and that's fine. That's perfect. That's wonderful. And we'll just extend it past his hand. So probably like right there. Awesome. Okay. So I guess what I could do is try and shoot this guy while he's walking around now, and we'll see how much damage it does, and maybe we'll make some damage fly off his head too. I would like to add that in. I'm not going to worry about that now, though. Let's do this. We'll say, what is that? The left arm attachment. I wanted to make sure it matched the Mixamo. I don't want to have counterintuitive shit. Alright, so we got that bastard done. Let's go ahead and add another bone attachment. Wowee, this is super fun, exciting stuff right here. And this should be the right forearm, I believe. Right arm, awesome. And of course we have to close it and then reopen it down here, and it'll be where it's supposed to be, but not where we want it to be. So right forearm, I believe. Right forearm, save it, close it, reopen it, bop it, twist it, and now we have our thing. So area, 3D, Control A, no, not Control S. No, fuck you, get out of here. Alright, Control A, collision shape, not area. Now we're doing good. We get our box shape. Really trying to blaze through it here. Let me change up the music a little bit. This is Kiwi Juice. This is a new one from Artlist. It's showing their solidarity with the Kiwi farms. So yeah, we can bring this over here. We probably should have just copied the other one, but I'm not going to do that because I'm too cool for school. So we have that. We're going to bring that forward. Damn, it looks really thin. I'm trying to figure out what's what here. There we go. Now we're cooking with some gas. Awesome. I think this guy needs to be a little bit bigger too. There we go. Yeah, now we're doing it. Move that in just a little bit. Perfect. So let's go ahead and we'll add another collision shape 3D. I was about to pick my nose, but I didn't. All right. Collision shape 3D. And then we'll go here and say new box shape. And we'll bring this down, that out, and hopefully that makes a rectangular prism. Rectangular prism. There we go. Isn't that quite an oddity? All right, so now we have the arms, and we'll call this what? Left arm area. Left arm area. Left arm attachment, actually. Left arm attachment. Oh shit, right arm attachment, actually. Right arm attachment. Get that out of here. And we've got to call this the right arm area, and we're going to add it to the same group. Actually, we don't have an arm group yet, so arm, capital A. We'll go, we'll just add you in. There we go. That makes me happy. Perfect. So we have the arms. I think we already had the head. If I go to the head here, we just added in the group. Awesome. And let's add a... What are we going to add? The legs. That's right. Is anybody even aiming for the fucking legs? Who's going to shoot him in the legs? What an idiot. Alright. Bone attachment 3D. Left leg. We'll save, close, and reopen. And lo and behold, it's in his left leg. So maybe we need the... Isn't there like a left leg top or something? Left up leg. There we go. Fuck. Alright, good enough. Whatever. Area. And then we'll add the collision shape. Add the box in there. We'll zoom in on his crotch and we'll bring this down. And then we've got to go to this side and bring that out and bring this out. Bring that out right there. Perfect. He's got these fucked up goat legs because he's evil. Perfect. Problem is the mesh is a little distorted, so it looks like he's got like knocking knees, but I guess it doesn't matter. He's just a coward. But yeah, I mean, you know, if he took an arrow to the leg right there, that'd be fine. So we'll call this left leg collision. Left leg collision. And we'll call this left leg attachment. Leg attach attachment. All right, I think that's looking good. All right, I guess we got to do the other leg too. Okay, collision shape 3D. Not what I want. I want an area. Get out of here. Area. And then Control A and collision shape 3D. And I meant to add a bone attachment as well. Bone attachment 3D. Throw that on in there. We got the bone attachment. It needs to be attached to something. So where is that at? Left. Yeah, I guess that's left leg. And we'll of course save it and close it and reopen it and have the shit in the right correct position now. How do you like me now? Alright, so we get this here. We're gonna put this shit right here. Box shape. We'll throw that up. Why is our transform, bring that back to 0 and 0. There we go. Now we're actually in line. Perfect. Area 3D. What is your problem? A non-uniform scale. Why is our scale weird? Reset our scale. There we go. Collision shape. There we go. Let's return to a normal position. Thank you. Okay, so we got that. We need to bring this out. Fuck. Alright, like this. And then have that go like that. More like this. And then bring one of these out some which way. And this is kind of annoying. I guess his feet are not going to have any collision. So, you know, if you're a foot fetishist, this probably is not the game for you. Probably not going to be your thing. If you're a sane person, then, you know. Alright. I just don't feel like making another collision box for that. So we're not going to do it. Because I still have to make the other side. Fuck. Alright, so. We'll say lower leg attachment. And we're going to say, what are we going to say here? Lower leg collision. Nice. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going. So we've got both arms, right? We did the other side of the arms. We've got the head, we've got the chest. We just need to do this leg, and then we're good, and we can start syncing it up for battle. Nice. Okay, so let's get it done. Bone attachments. Bam. And this one's going to go on the right up leg. Right up leg. Control save, and we get the fuck out of there. We load back in, and bam, now it's in the right position, and we can add our area. And then we'll add a collision shape 3D onto that area, like we have been doing. Very exciting stuff, and we'll bring that down. Okay. Right here, right here. Right there. It's looking pretty good. Nice. I think that's good enough. Good enough for government work. But not anymore, because all those motherfuckers are getting fired. Yeah, alright. This will be upper right leg, I guess. Upper right leg, and we'll call this upper right leg area, or probably collision, or whatever the hell we want to call it. Doesn't really matter. All right, and we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. Let's go ahead. What did I do here? I added another collision shape, right? That's right, I did. I added another bone attachment. We'll go here and we'll say bone attachment 3D, and then we'll say what is this, right leg lower? I guess we'll just do right leg and see where that shows up. It was very funny watching that guy who got fired from the IRS, and he's like, I showed up to my job and I was just sitting around doing nothing. And then, you know, I got the memo, I was fired. And it's like, yeah, dude, get fucked. Like, you've been collecting, like, what, like 80 grand a year to sit around and, like, fuck me over? Taste the unemployment line, dude. Alright, so... I guess that might be fucked up to say, but whatever. Lower left leg. Right leg attachment. Alright, and then we will go ahead and add our area and our collision shape. Collision shape 3D. New box shape. And we'll zoom on in and bring this out, bring that out, and bring this out, and now we have a rectangular prism which we can turn. We have to use our illusion. We're going to put it here and move this back there and bring that out, bring this out. That's looking good. I like that. Perfect. Wonderful. You know, I think we're right up there with Kojima, you know, sometimes. So we'll save that. Let's go ahead. What is your problem? Well, what do you not like? Reset my scale. Don't mess with my scale. And we need to add this to the leg collision. So we'll make a new group and call it leg. And then we'll add that one to our leg, and this one too. Lower right leg, upper right leg, lower left leg, and then this one getting add to legs too. Alrighty. So that's going pretty good. I like the way that's going. And then I wanted to change our crossbow. So right now We have a horribly shitty crossbow. We also have a horribly shitty hammer. We should probably get the hammer working first. Let's see. So our vision, let's just disable the vision cast so that way our guy can never actually detect us. And then we can swing away and hit different parts of his body and see what happens. Cool. So, yeah. Where's our... Let's make a label 3D. Label 3D right here. And I'm just going to bring this up to the top for right now. It's going to go above the enemy's head, and it's just going to say how much damage he took. So for right now, I'm just going to put like 40. And we need to adjust that to a size we can actually see. And I think we need to... What is bitty? I don't know what bitty means. Flags, billboard, enabled. There we go. So there we go. Now it's going to follow the player around. So we'll just have it there. We're going to make it white so that everyone can see it. And nice. Perfect. Cool. Now we're just going to get rid of this text. And what we'll do is we'll just show damage, label. And whenever we get hit, we need to, let's see, where is, we should have a take damage function somewhere in here. Nice. So we'll just say label, actually damage label dot text equals damage, and then we're going to add a timer as well on the damage label. Timer, and we'll just set this to we're gonna set it to like 3 seconds. Actually, we'll set it to 1 second. It'll be do we want a one shot? I don't think so. And then we just need to say damage timer, damage label timer, damage label timer, and we'll just connect that signal. Timeout. What am I doing? Connect. Connect that to our enemy, and we'll just say damage label dot text equals null. So we'll turn it back to nothing. That way we don't have to keep switching visible and non-visible. We'll just change it to the damage, then after a second we'll change it back. And I think it should be one shot, because we just want to run it the one time and then have to start it again. So we're also going to have to tell that thing to start. So in our take damage function, we're going to have to go here and say damage label dot damage timer dot start. And yeah, let's go ahead and give that a shot. Let me go to the dark and darker map, and we're going to go to our enemy right here, 3D. Let's move him closer to where our player spawns right there, and we'll run it. Alright, so we have our hammer. Can we hit him at all? Attack box, true, false, so our current weapon's working. Let's see this. Int. Damage. Oh, that makes sense. STR. Let's typecast it as a strang and let the strang do the work for us. That ought to do it. Okay. Yeah, T to get that out of here. Switch to our crossbow and shoot him in the leg. Oh, well, he definitely saw me. So I need to disable the head shape because that has a weird effect that kills him instantly. But yeah, at least we did see the thing appear above his head. And yeah, so my idea was to have like globs of this on the floor, which are going to be like mounds of hamburger and french fries and stuff. And so the character has to run through here and pick up the mounds. And then at the end of all this, you'll go back into the cooking minigame, which will give you your loot. So then you can go and fight players after you got some good loot with all the shit you collect from the dungeon. That's the idea for the game. I think it's going to be player versus enemy at first until I can get multiplayer figured out, and then I'll add that in. That'll be pretty awesome, though. Cool. I'm just going to have to take a break really quick in a second. I'm just going to leave this up on the screen. So we can look at our devil enemy right here. And I'll switch to our crossbow. But yeah, I will... Oh, shit. Fuck, let me leave that on the screen. Come over here. And we disabled his ability to see us, so he can't do anything to us, which is pretty funny. Where is my fucking... It's here, BRB 5 minutes. Sorry for all the fucking dead air or whatever. I'll be right back. All right. Let me make sure it's up here. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, man. Lighten it up, dude. I got a fucking Coca-Cola Zero Sugar cherry. Hard stuff over here. So, does our sprayer have any effect on this guy? No. We can spray him all we want, but there's no damage. Let's take a look at this. If we shoot him, we do 10 damage, and then he immediately begins chasing us with his invisible cleaver. But I believe it always does 10 damage. Even if we hit him in the head. Let's fix that headshot feature. The headshot was cool, but we got to kind of phase it out. So, uh-oh. What's going on here? Your hitbox is looking a little messed up. Maybe I can just spin it and move it back and pray for the best. Uh-oh. Let's take a look at some of the poses that he goes into. That's the wrong animation player. Let's go to this animation. I guess I assumed those would move a little better with the things, but they don't. Let's go to the run animation. Yeah, it seems to look good. And then I go to the idle. Looks pretty good. And if I go to the talk, throw fireball. That one looks a little messed up. Let me look at the... That's strange. You know what? For now, I'm just going to roll with it, and we'll maybe show the collision shapes. So we'll just be aware of it. But for right now, you know, we're just going to pretend that that's not happening. Okay. Let me think about this. What do we want to do next? It's right, we want to get rid of this head area. Owner.tell enemy. So we can just do pass. Awesome. So that way it won't tell the enemy that we've been hit. We now need to decide based off what we're hitting. So let's go back to our player and take a look at the hammer and hammer swing. Is this the one? No, it's not. It's the crossbow that has our logic. Fire. Where is our... Actually, I think we did add it to our hammer. Let's go back to our player. Let's go to our hammer, our script. I think it was down here somewhere, right? Yeah, on hammer shape collision area entered. We added it to our player script. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it's been done. So what are we gonna do? All right, area.take damage. I think that's going to be one issue for us. So I think we want to say area.get parent. Can we say get owner? Is that a thing? Area.get owner.take damage. Let me double check that. Get owner, right? No. We can do get parent. I think we can just do owner. Can't we just do that? Maybe not. Whatever. We're gonna do get parent.get parent because what I'm trying to do is get. We're gonna be getting this node, and we're gonna say get parent dot get parent dot get parent dot get parent to get to the enemy. So can't we just get the owner? I think we can. Area dot owner dot take damage 5. I don't know why I was trying to call that in a bunch of weird ways. I haven't messed with Godot in a while, so it's good to be back to it. And I think we'll do it that way, and this should change up what we're doing. Okay, let's give that a shot. This should work for our hammer now. Let's take a look. Where's our hammer collision? Let's go back to our player so we can actually assess the situation. Player, we have our hammer right here. Our hammer collision is just at the end right there. Okay, so that will send our signal to this down here and call this. Alright, so that looks good to me. We have this tank damage function. If we go to our goat buddy and we put it in here, take damage, we do have it. Oh my gosh. Where is it at? You fuck, I'm in the wrong thing. Goat buddy. Take damage right here, sorry. Hit the wrong key. There we go. So that should work, right? Because we have the damage variable we're passing in. That should be it. Death, alright, we already had that coded. We didn't really fuck with it. We're not about it, but now we are about it. So let's see what's up. This fucking guy. We gotta go smash him with a hammer, but he's not playing ball. I bet we're on different collision planes. Isn't that a bummer? So let's go change that up. Let's go to our hammer. We need to go to our enemy. Hammer shape collision. What collision are you in, and what collision is my goblin guy in? So let me figure that out first. Goat buddy. I guess we'll put him in enemy. Yeah, that would make sense. Collision. Put it on layer 6. Collision. We're gonna put that layer 6 for enemy. We'll keep going down. Oh, we gotta do it. Oh, we just have to do it to the area. That's right. We don't have to do it for the individual collision shapes. So left leg collision, collision, bam. Put them on. We are an enemy, and we are not really checking for collisions with anything down here, so we don't need to have anything active, I believe, if I'm doing this correctly. Okay, collision. What is this? Let's rename this. Lower right leg collision area. Whatever, fuck it, doesn't matter. Good enough. Let's try it now. Oh, we got to go back to our hammer and make sure our hammer is on the same ethereal plane. So our hammer is a melee weapon, and we're checking for collisions with the enemy. Alright, let's give it a shot. And let me take a look. What other music do we have? Let's try this one. Actually, we already heard that one. Let's go to fucking go to artboards. Let's go to our techno bullshit. There we go. Perfect. Let's try this. I need somebody to keep me awake. Turn that down a little bit. Alright. Let's try and hit him. Oh, he took damage. What a fucking loser. He only took 2 hits. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, that's how the average fight in Dark and Darker goes for me. I just take like 1 hit and then I get fucking destroyed. So, let's make sure we got our thing active. I'm going to disable the collision shapes. Let's try and hit him in like the arm. 15. So what exactly are we hitting? Oh, you know what? I bet we're just hitting the enemy. Yeah, let me take a look real quick. Let's see. We should probably do this. Let's see what we actually hit. Print. We got the legs. Because it's all registering as head apparently right now, I feel like. So let's do that. Let's just print. We hit the head. And then we'll move this right over here. And we'll do the same thing. Control C, and we'll put it on the arms. And we hit the arms. And then I'm also going to, I guess, save pretty much Control C on this. Let's go to our crossbow and try it out there. That'll be easier. I'm going to have to rewrite the crossbow, but for right now we're going to make it work with the raycast, because I don't really like raycast based shooting. I like the projectile based shooting. But right here, if enemy is in group, so so we just need to do this. This is kind of hacky, but whatever. If raycast.getCollider is in group, so we just need to change this to that. Perfect. Yeah, and then that was already there, I believe. So let's just do it here as well. And then bam, 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 and we'll do it down here too. And then we just gotta kick these over. And we should be good to go. Area. Oh, that's right. This is not an area. Raycast. Where you gotta say get collider. Right? Yes. Bam. So yeah, if we update these, then we should be rocking and rolling. Let's try that. And I'm just going to move this down. Let me add something here. This should not happen. Phase this out just to check, because we want to use this one down here for hitting the head, and not this enemy head group up here. We'll probably get rid of that. I just need to make sure if it's firing or not. Let's do it to it. All right. Fuck. Sorry. That felt like we hit him. Alright, let me switch to my crossbow, and we'll see if we can clip him in the arm. So we can hit him in the body, so there's clearly something wrong. Let's take a look at what's going on with our output. We also don't need to do the current weapon thing. So none of these are playing. That's good to know. Awesome. So let's take a look at our raycast. Our better raycast is not colliding with what that is. Let's go to our player. Crossbow. Are we making the raycast through code? No, we're using the raycast of the camera. So we'll go to our camera, and we have this raycast right here, right? No, it's this guy, 012. Firecast. So we collide with enemy. Yeah, we do, and we collide with areas and bodies. So what seems to be the issue here, pal? If we are colliding, oh, that could be one issue. It's leg and arm, and not arms and legs. So let's take a look again at our goblin guy. Where the hell's he at? Our enemy, and we're gonna go to. I completely forgot what the fuck we're doing. Just checking something. The groups, right? Yeah. What groups are we in? We go to node. We go to groups. Arm, chest, head, and leg. So let's make sure that syncs up with what our player is expecting. So leg, arms, head, and chest. That's why. Alright, and let me update that in our crossbow as well. Chest. Cool. Let's give that a shot. I think this is going to go pretty well. I think it should work. We'll get rid of that. And, alright. I should have disabled the fucking collision shit, but let's give him a whack. Yeah, I think we are. We're making some progress. Yeah, I hit him in the head and killed him. So, that's good. And then we have these doors right here. And so for anyone who's just coming on, let me disable these collision shapes. What we've done is basically copied the map of Dark and Darker in Blender. You can see there's the Dark and Darker map down there, and I've made little squares all around here, and I'm trying to basically recreate it in Godot, but in a two-dimensional way, because if you play Dark and Darker, there's like caverns, it goes like up and down and shit, but we're not doing all that. We're just making it navigable here. Yeah, so let's go into the 3D scene, and I'll just show off the map and how we can walk around and what's going on. And then I'll get back into what we were doing. So we have 3 weapons. We got a hammer, we got a crossbow, we got some snail spray. Snail spray is not really implemented yet. It doesn't really do much. The hammer and the crossbow we're working on now. We have some great animations here for this guy. Let's switch back, and we have these doors. If you ever played Dark and Darker, the doors open slowly and you have to look at them, but we've kind of changed that. I want to change that, and just to make it easier. I'm trying to like put this on a Heroku server and then have like people come and play it. I'm just trying to get more experience with Godot multiplayer, but I got to get the game built first. So yeah, I had like some stupid game I was trying to make that was a horror themed cooking game, and it devolved into this bullshit. But we have our map here. You can see my character walking around. And yeah, that's basically where we're at now. And there's going to be like items in this dungeon you have to get. I'm still going with the cooking theme. I don't fucking know why. It just seems like a good idea. But there'll be like mounds of hamburger or mounds of goblin flesh. You have to grab those up. They'll all go into your inventory. Once we've done all that, we go to our... let's take a look at our main scene. I believe I can... oh shit, that's the wrong scene. This was the original fucking project. So we had a bunch of shit to cook in here, and I'm now going to make this into a mini game to get you loot. So you'd have to like go to the dungeon, get all of your ingredients here. This will now be a mini game, and then depending on how well you do in here in the dungeon, that'll be how much loot you get. So kind of a really dumb idea, but that's what we're doing. So I don't fucking know anymore, man. But yeah, let's go back to what we were working on. Let's make our enemy not respond to pain. So when we take damage, where is our... We just need to go down to where our animation plays. Take damage, next state chase. Let's not do that. We're just going to say... let me print out, doesn't matter. We'll just say do nothing. Do nothing. This way we don't go into the state where we go and chase the player, so we can just continually hit this goat buddy guy. So let's go to our dark and darker map, and let's get this right here. And then we're going to duplicate him a couple times. And we can do some experimentation. So let's go ahead and run it now. All right. So if we hit him in the head, that's 15. He dies instantly. I think that's a bug, though. I don't know how much health he does have. I think I can go prone. Maybe hit him in the leg. Yeah, 7. I think it did hit him for more damage. Let's take a look at how much health they have. We could make blood come from that part of the body too. I think that's what they do in Dark and Darker. Health, Control F. Health. This should not be playing, so I'm going to put a little print thing. This should not be happening. Check tell enemy function in enemy. It's a very good coding practice to just leave yourself little notes that will never help you. So we'll keep going. What the fuck was I even doing? I completely forgot. Health. Health. How much health do we have? 30 health. Let's give him a little more health. Let's go with 100. And I think we should make a health bar for these guys, because any good game has health bars. Everybody knows that. I refuse to play some games because they don't have health bars. Alright. 7. 15. That did a lot of damage. Hold on, let me escape there. So with that one swing, let me just hit one of them one time with one swing, and then we'll count the amount of hits it does, because I think it's hitting, you can't hit multiple body parts. Whoops, that's the exit game. Oh, you fuck. Hitting the wrong buttons here. I need to hide the map by default. I keep forgetting to do that. Let's try it with... Let's just keep going with the hammer. So what was I even testing? That's right, we're going to hit him one time and see how many hits he takes. So we hit the head, we hit the arms, we hit the arms, we hit the arms. So we should probably make it that we can only hit one of those one time. You know what I mean? Like you can't hit. You can either hit the head and the arms, or you could hit the chest and the arms. But it shouldn't be hitting the arms 3 times in a row. It's doing a lot of damage to him. So, let's see. Are we going to handle that on the player side, or are we going to handle that in the take damage function here? Let's think about that. Let me take a look at our function for swinging the hammer on him. Where is... So if we hit the arms here... Yeah, I think we should basically handle it on the... There'd be no reason to handle it here. We should be handling it in the Goat Buddy script. So what do we need to do? We we need to allow only one type of hit per swing. And I think what I'll do is just add a timer on there of about like 0.2 seconds. Because our swings are going to be slow, so it's like you're never going to be swinging so fast that it'll be like 0.1 of a second or whatever. And it's like if someone loses because of 1/10 of a second, you know what? I'm okay with that. Whatever. We need to allow only one type of hit per swing. We will have a timer that resets when we are hit, allowing for, you know, let's just do it with the states. There's no reason to have a timer. Fuck it. Yeah. So how are we going to do that? So when we get hit here, we move to the next state. That's done down here. In the animation where we hinted out right here. So we just have to flip some type of a switch saying that we can get hit again in that specific body part. So I think we're going to have to pass in the body part we're hit by. I think there's no other way. So take damage, we'll do damage and body part. And then we'll just say match body part, match body part. And we'll just do arms, arm, leg, chest, and head. And I guess eventually what we'll do is probably change it into a, that's not how you do it, is it? So, yeah, I guess what we'll do, now what are we trying to do here? That's right, we can only take damage one time, so we'll have, I guess we could put like, we could put booleans on all these, and then flip them back. Let's say func reset limb damage. This is kind of an easy, this is kind of a verbose way to do it, and I'm sure I'll find a better way as soon as I get it all implemented, but whatever. So we're gonna make some vars, I guess. My idea is to put like arm hit, and then have that like true and false, then leg hit, true and false, chest hit, true and false, and head hit, true and false, and then it's like, if it's true, then it won't apply that damage again. But that is like a very verbose thing, and it's a bunch of fucking variables. Is that the best way to do it? Probably not, but it's going to be the fastest I can come up with right now. So let me do this, and chest hit, and we'll set that equal to false. Where's my music? What are you doing? Out to lunch over here. Oh, there's only a few on here, that's why. Let me go to a different art list. Art board. Let's go to the metal art board for real cool people like me. Here we go. Reset limb damage. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I was making the shits. Alright, Control C. Chest hit, arm hit. Arm hit. Leg hit. And head hit. Head hit, we'll set them all equal to false, and then what we'll do clearly is put this equal to true, bam, and then we're going to be doing the same thing for the rest of them, and we'll just change them out. Arm, and leg, and chest. Cool. And so, nice. So now that we are, we're basically flipping this whenever they're hit. Yeah, and if it's true, then we don't want to apply the damage. So now we'll just say, well, we can do it in here, right? Because we still are already doing that, and we'll say, well, if we actually do this, arm hit is false equals false. Then we'll set it equal to true, and we'll apply the damage for an arm attack. And let me... Alright. Okay, yeah, I think it's going good. Sorry, I was looking at something. Reset limb damage. Oh, and then what we'll do here, let me grab all these, and we'll just move these over, and we're actually going to get rid of that. We can get rid of the var. We just need to reset these fuckers. They have no business being true. We're telling them what truth is. They can't handle the truth, so they've been sent false. False prophets. All of them. And then we'll go here and reset limb damage. Nice. Yeah, we actually want to do that at the end. We don't want to do that here. We want to do that. Where is that? Where's that thing? Right here. And this guy is now going to say resetting. Resetting limb damage. I believe that's how it's spelled. Cool. Nice. So, Jed's the hit is not declared in the current scope. Yeah, well, whatever, pal. Okay. So we're gonna do all of this. I'm just gonna Control X and then Control V. I don't really like the way that this is like shaping my function into this weird shape, but it's kind of like JavaScript. You just have to deal with it, I suppose. Cool. So now we will update the damage label. We do the health calculation. Cool, and that's only if we have an arm hit not already equal, so we can only hit each one of these one time. I could make another function and just say apply damage, and then it would do all this stuff in here, and we just need to pass in the damage to it. So I think that's what I'll do. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna stick to my guns here. We're going to do this. Bam. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. The more copying and pasting you're doing, the better of a developer you truly are. Everyone knows that. Leg hit. And we'll put this here. Put that there. We'll do chest hit. And logic so follow... Logic so simple, even a chipmunk could follow it, dude. This is perfect. Cool. What are we even doing? Chest, leg, arm. Awesome. Oh, man. All those chemicals from the Coke are hitting my stomach and making me feel really sick. But I kind of want more Coca-Cola. Isn't that great? So... let's try that. We switch to our hammer, and we're gonna swing away. Oops. Damn, I'm getting a call. Oh, expected 2 arguments, of course. Okay. The second argument is going to be... that's right. We gotta tell it what we hit. So, arms. And what were the strings? Where is that? That's my brother calling me to play Dark and Darker. That's funny. Okay, what are we doing here? Arm... I can't remember. I think I named it capital. We're going to go with capital. I have to check the fucking... our goat buddy. What's he doing? What did I name you? Yes, I did. Take damage. Match the body part. The body part we're passing in is capital. Nice. Okay. Arm, leg, arm, head, chest. So we gotta do it just like that. Let's go ahead and say what? Leg. Awesome. And we'll do head and chest. Does that look right? That looks right to me. Okay, so let's go ahead and run that and see what happens. Awesome. Seven. Trying to think. So I can hit him in the head. I can hit him. It looks like it's not resetting on head or leg hits. Did I reset it on every one? I don't think so. I don't think I reset anything. So, well, no, I did, right? Because it's down here. Reset limb damage, yeah. Resetting limb damage. Is that ever being played? Resetting limb damage, yeah. We hit the head, we hit the arms, we hit the arms, we hit the arms. Well, you know, for now that's good enough. I gotta answer my brother back, and I might come stream later. But let's just take a look. Let's try the crossbow real quick before I go. Take damage. Oh, that's right. We changed that all up. So we're gonna have to call a different function. Oh, that's right. We don't have enough arguments for it anymore either. We got to pass in arm. Wait, what was the error? Non-existent function. Get collider dot owner. There we go. Yeah, sorry, what am I? There we go. Get collider.owner.take damage. Awesome. I gotta put a fucking... That was breaking my brain. I don't know why. There we go. Now it's actually properly structured. And yes, we have to include this and go here and here and here. This one needs to be changed to leg. We gotta go head and chest. And let's try that. I think this is gonna work out good. The head worked. Body worked. It says we are hitting the leg collision, but I bet there's some type of issue here. But I'm just gonna have to wait for a minute because I am like starving and I gotta go get food and shit. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. To recap the whole thing, we are taking the horror-themed cooking game and we are converting it into a dungeon crawling experience where you go and get the food from the dungeon. You then enter into... you have all your loot from the dungeon. You're going to go into this mini-game. You have to use the loot from the dungeon, all the food scraps, to cook. You cook to get better weapons. There'll be like a timer and all this shit. You'll have to run through a bunch of mini games here to get all the fucking food cooked for the demons. There'll be some enemies to fight, and that'll give you like your actual weapons and armor for the game, and we can like, you know, expand on that premise. So I think that'll be cool. That's what I'm trying to accomplish, and then we're gonna put it hopefully on a server somewhere. Maybe people can like play it there, and we're going to keep this very simple map. I think that'll be the best way to do it. I don't really know a whole lot about Godot multiplayer, but I'm like learning through other people's stuff right now. So thanks anyone for tuning in. I might be back tonight, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll do more